Hey everybody and welcome. I am Jeff May, joined by my unsealed and revealed co-host Guy Klender, and we have got a really great product to take a look at right now. So I'm so glad they kind of gave this to us so that we can have a little look at them. What we have here, Guy, is the Captain Marvel 6-scale Deluxe Edition by Hot Toys.
It's amazing. We've had just a little peek, and it's spectacular.
Yeah.
We want to first talk about the box art itself. This is almost a hologram.
Yeah, it's holographic. Yeah, look at that.
And
really catches the spirit of the film.
Of the film and the figure.
Look at that.
The timeline. So as we spin it around, you'll see that it kind of does this unique luminescence. Right, yeah, look at that back.
And it even runs to the back of the box, too.
Runs to the back of the box where you're going to get all of your warnings and notices. Even got the little Marvel hologram sticker right down there.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Right.
It's really neat, next to the barcode.
Right.
Okay, there we go. And then you got the stars down on the bottom. Now, this is a classic slip case.
Oh, I like it.
I
want to make it shine some more.
Yeah, Jeff, you've got a better view of the camera to see.
I do. I could take a look at it, but I love this. I love the shine. I think it really does sort of grab the feel that you get from the character, like the era.
Yeah, the era and the time.
The cosmic factor. I mean, there are so many reasons that having it holographic really works.
This is a neat figure, and people have really been anxiously anticipating this one. One of the last in our
chomping at the bit.
Yeah, and our big characters that we needed for our mega film. So we're going to take a look at our overhead here and go in a little bit more. So this is our standard slip case. Okay.
Ooh. Here, you want me to?
Yep.
I can hold.
You're going to hold that. We're going to take the slip case off there.
Ooh, this is so great. So much fun. I get to be so close.
Yes,
to you
this is fun. It's having a friend here to play with.
Yeah, this thing is stacked already.
Yes. So here we go, and it's got kind of that brass, which is again another neat kind of metallic that is in her suit, and is in all that. So I have already opened the bottom, and we're going to slide the inner tray out and set this to the side here. This portrait, this sculpt is amazing.
Is it? I haven't taken a look at this yet.
No, you have not. I've had just a little bit. So let's take a look here. This is our Deluxe, and on the Deluxe, you're going to have this upper tray. This has two really unique fun effects that we're going to show off in a little bit, as well as her flight jacket.
Yeah.
Okay, and those are in that. So I'm going to just lift those back, and we're going to pull these out. Actually, you know what? We're going to talk about those real quick.
Wow.
And then remove those out and then get our figure. So just an amazing jacket. Let's take a look and put this up on our turn.
Stands up on its
Yes, because right now, the incredibly tight stitching. This is a leather-like looking. It's incredibly film accurate. Even with the black silk lining on the inside of the jacket, you've got the American flag on the shoulder pauldron, the brass epaulets up on top.
Man, you're using words I don't even know.
Her team logo on the back there, and they've even given it a little bit of aging when we go around here to the front pockets, kind of in those the seamed area.
A little bit of weathering.
A little bit of weathering. This is a jacket that she wears often.
Yeah.
And it does that. And this is really neat. There's a whole thing in the instructions about how to put this on if you do indeed get the Deluxe.
I feel like we should probably put that off to the side.
We're going to put this one off to the side.
Cool to have her on this. I don't really think,
We're going to show that maybe another time.
Yeah.
These are the other two power effects that are going to come with the Deluxe.
It's dangerous that I'm so close because I want to play with them.
Yes. Well, as you'll notice, and I want you to hold one up, they are a softer material. So even though they are sharp and you're going to want to be careful with the edges, it's not a brittle plastic that you would have to worry about too much.
And this is the sort of photon effect.
Exactly.
Shooting the
now we're gonna showcase these a little bit later, but we're gonna put them off to the side for now. So let's take our top cover off and show off our figure as well.
Yeah.
Right here. All right, here we go. An amazing portrait that we're going to pull out. The swap out head is here.
Yes.
Actually has the swap out glow hair. This is our other piece that comes with the Deluxe, and let's take Mr. Goose.
Give me that. Give me that.
Let's take Goose out here and set on the turntable as well.
A flirkin.
Exactly.
Look at this.
Really fun. Yes, please turn that one around.
Goose.
Check it out. I mean, that's a really, really nice paint job, and the gradient in it, and even the tag on the front. Even the.
He's a good little biscuit.
Yes.
Who's a good little biscuit?
It does have that feel.
Yeah,
you know,
cute.
when you go over it. Next to that, up on the top, if we go to our overhead again, is going to be your batteries. Now the figure has a light up effect that's going to be in the head, but also in the wrist. Now I've taken and put the batteries in it, so we're going to show that off in just a moment as well. But let's first take out the figure. Underneath, this is a really unique material to it, and to be careful with that, they've even put a little padded,
it's like a little clothy.
Yep, it's a little pad underneath. Under there, it's going to be our figure stand. I'm going to set right there for a moment. This is going to be one of your dynamic stands. I've kind of pre-assembled a bit of the base here for you. Okay, screws down in. This is going to allow you to do flight poses and a lot of those others, particularly when you're going to do some of those.
If you get, I feel like if you're going to be shooting the photos.
Yes, if you're going to shoot the photos. I'm going to set her in this stand, and we're going to talk a little bit about
she looks
the
fantastic.
figure, as well as then get into some of the specials as far as light up effect and other. First up, let's take a look at that portrait.
Yeah.
It is incredible. The likeness on it, wow. And I like that stern and determined look in the face. This isn't angry, but it is a determined look. And it's a look that she had a lot in the film.
She's like, I'm not going to take any BS
that I liked. You know, I'm not, I'm not going to fight your war, I'm here to win it, or something of that.
Something like that. Did you watch this?
Oh, yes, I did watch it again. Last night I was told that we would get to take a peek. Okay. And so I wanted to look again. It's a great movie anyway, so it's never hard to go back to ones you like. Let's take a look at from the side. I also want you to see the way in which the hair falls.
I was gonna say, it's very golden too.
And this is not just a single color, which would have been easy to do. This is very gradient. I'd have to say there's probably at least 4 different paint colors, but I'd have to talk to their paint people to know that, but a number of different ones. Let's take a look at the back of the head as well and see that how it's done there. Now they do tell you in the instructions, and of course it's something I always like to point out. Hot Toys is very good about giving you instructions, and I always find it important. And one thing they do say when it comes to the head here is, obviously, because you have that sharp quality, be a little more cautious.
Be careful.
Because, as I said, it's an amazing suit she's wearing. Those bright, vibrant colors, you really wouldn't want to damage it in any way. Speaking of the suit is not removable in any way. Okay, that's also said in the instructions for you. But that portrait is just spectacular.
They really nailed that. I love the color scheme of like the way it shines. It's so cool.
The bright colors on the figure are amazing.
We're lucky. We have good lighting in the studio.
Yeah, we
do. And if you were to display this in a lit, and a lot of people they'll have something and they light it.
If you have a lit
exactly
cabinet,
for that.
This is what that's for, and it's gonna really pop. What would be fun is if the cabinet that you're putting in is deep enough to even show off that box because of that hologram.
Yeah.
And the figure. But I'm going to move this particular one to the side and get into the specialty swap out head and some of the light up features of that.
Now, I did get to do a tiny bit of research before we did this when I found out. And this is a really cool double thing that they're doing here, because they give you the sort of Cree warrior
masked
sculpt, and we have the Mohawk sort of coming through there. But then the other thing that they give you is this right here that you're about to pull out. And this is the translucent yellow that will have the sort of
power effect.
Power effect, the light up effect. What a cool thing to add on. It gives you a lot of display options.
It really does. In the one that we're looking at now, this is how it's going to come out of the tray. And as you saw, it has the plastic around it. The light up effect, in order to do it, you actually are removing the upper part of the head here. And the neck base is now our light up.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Batteries are on the back right there. These come with it. Okay. The only tool that I've used at all with this figure is my small little screwdriver.
Right here.
This
guy
okay.
right
Yep.
there.
Just use my small screwdriver there, and that will do that, because you're going to add batteries here for the light up feature and also in the wrists. Now what I'm going to do is get this turned on. Boom. You'll see two very intense bright lights.
Yeah, those are strong.
All right.
Going out, I'm guessing, for the eyes, and then going up for the hair.
So we're going to slide the first down on here, giving us our glow. Are we able to turn down the studio lights for just a moment?
I was going to say, it's funny because usually with the lights, it goes,
yes.
This is visible in of itself,
even in a bright lit room, you're going to notice these, but obviously if you're in a slightly dimmer room, you will notice it as well.
Oh, wow.
Wham.
Yeah.
Big.
So while we're here,
if
you want to just...
This is kind of fun. And
take that out. It's so
surprise.
spooky.
There is our upper light.
Because I want to see what this looks like.
This.
Oh, now come on. That looks awesome.
Take a look at that.
Wow.
Okay. That is incredibly bright. Now, we are obviously in a completely dark room at the moment. There we go. But with having it in complete darkness like that, it just allowed you to see just how bright these LED
yeah, that thing, when you turned it on, when it was just the neck thing, I was like, oh, that's going to be strong.
Boom, right?
Yeah.
Incredible.
I like that a lot. I love the Brie Larson head sculpt, but I would switch it out often.
Yes, this is a figure that I think you may buy too, just because you like both versions. But it is really, really neat. Because she does have so many different options on that. So this is the light up one, and I want to go over how we're going to swap that out on the head, and then we're going to show off some of her power effects. Okay, we're gonna let's leave that lit.
Okay, let's leave that lit. I'm gonna play with it over here. No, I'm not.
We're going to bring the figure back. All right, so let's take again another look at that sculpt.
See, right?
All right, I'm going to take her off the stand here for a moment. Gently remove the head.
Oh, that was easy.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we set that there on the turntable just to try and get a few more close-ups of how that hair comes down and graces over the shoulders. It really does have that
golden brown.
Yep, graces over the shoulders like that. Now, for this one here, when I swap that out, we also have the neck joint. This is where you will remove, actually remove the neck joint as well.
Oh, okay.
When you're putting in the other head, because it has...
that makes sense, because it's a
covered
neck. Yeah.
Yep, the covered neck. Boom. You heard the pop. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, that one was really easy.
Yeah, yep. Great ease with this one here. But take a look.
Oh, that looks good.
All right.
This is made for dynamic posing.
This is made for dynamic posing. This dynamic stand that she's on is spectacular. Definitely one you're going to use. I can see it in an elevated and using some of these power effects.
Yeah, the power effects.
That we've talked about. So what I want to do now is show off two of the different power effects in ways that you can do them. First up, let's move that off.
Yeah,
I have added the batteries to this, and I've turned it on.
I'm close. I'm going to take that neck. I'm going to bring it over to Brie's head, so she's
there. You go.
Not missing.
All right. So let's take a look again. That is it. Once you remove the gauntlet, so you're going to remove the hand. The gauntlet will slide off. There are two what they as more of a glowing.
Yeah, like the
gauntlet.
Gradient glowing.
Okay, the gradient. I mean, you can kind of see the light come through there. However, when they're up, but it gives it that bright intense quality.
Kind of a heat to it, yeah.
Now, here I'm going to swap out one of the hands, and we're going to use our right hand figure. These are the standard fist hands.
The cosmic beatdown hands.
But take a look at how fun and bright that is. Can we dim the lights just again? I know
Our poor cameraman.
There is a lot of turning the lights low and back on today. But again, just see how bright these LED are on here. We're going to leave it. We're going to leave our light at that range because now I want to show off a few of the others. It's more of a fireball effect here. Hold that up.
Okay.
This is done out of a softer.
Yeah, it's a pliable plastic.
Yep, a pliable one. So I'm not as worried about. Am I going to scratch the costume?
It seems like you're not going to have that.
Nope, I'm not going to have that problem. But look at how intense that is when I put that on.
Oh wow.
Okay. Again, a unique gradient. These come with that blue inner fist in it. It's molded as one piece, but it's done in the gradient color that it looks as though the fist is inside that power.
Yeah. So what you kind of have here is like you have some hand, like they gave you some hands.
Yes.
And then they're giving you, like you kind of forget that these effects are also hands.
Yes, exactly.
That there is a little fist in there of cosmic rage.
Yes.
That's going to come through.
It's really incredible. And now on the other
this is what I
other hand, we're going to do it. As well. I'm going to gently remove.
Pull that off. Pull that gauntlet off. Give me a glowing gauntlet. Give me a
swap out
heated
to our
powerful wrist gauntlet.
Powerful gauntlet. Now they are done in such a way that it does cover up where your battery compartment is. Battery compartment is in the wrist, but notice I don't have to worry that oh wait, I can see that.
Oh yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, I would imagine Hot Toys has been doing this enough.
They've done this enough. They know what
they do their homework constantly.
But these are the effects that come with the exclusives. This blast here.
Now
I'm going to put it on the stand to.
Our poor cameraman.
Yeah,
I know.
Gonna
have to turn
but
lights
I will tell
again.
him that this is the last time you will have to be turning the lights on and off.
Oh, it's a lucky day.
Because this is in full light up effect.
Cool.
Okay. You've got that gradient in, we'll say the kind of fist punch before it launches, and then more of
that strength in there, yeah.
Full launched.
Thank you, cameraman.
Thank you, sir. These are, again, the exclusive, along with her bomber jacket. And let's put Goose
there
down with her as well.
Yeah.
Let me pull back. Okay. It doesn't just have the power hands as well. She does come with additional hands. One of my favorites, if I probably was not going to be using the power arm, is we'll call it the Hawaiian.
The tubular.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very 80s style reference. Or
90s, right?
Yes. But I love it. I'm going to put the gauntlet back on and show off.
Yeah, this is a good one.
One of my favorites.
I certainly feel like this would be more of a
This would
Brie
be more
Larson
with the Brie.
head. Could you imagine?
Brie Larson head. But you never know. She was she pushed the boundaries, and that's what made the character very interesting.
You know what's fun is this is exactly how I'm planning it.
But again,
blasting
a lot of great options with this. We can go back to the Carol Danvers head, but let's leave this on for just a little bit.
We saw her.
For now. You saw how great that sculpt is. So you've got that as a special hand. We've got, try and lay these down here on our turntable, more of a grasping on the right and a very open on the left.
That's her talk to the hand.
Hey, talk to the hand.
We're going to go full 90s.
And then we had those glowing fists, and then we have
standard beat
the
down.
standard leather,
standard beat down.
Leathered, fingerless gloved ones. Really great paint job on there. The line work on the gold that is down onto the glove, nice, tight, crisp lines on that, which is really important because gold can often be a really difficult one to paint and get on there to
especially in a tight detail.
Yeah, in those tiny, tiny details. So while we've got it like so, let's kind of talk a little bit about the costume as well. This design is really neat and one that I thought was really incredible. And I'm going to try and
they really, as you're doing that, I want to comment on that. There were a lot of the comics to film translations led to be desired in certain moments, like where I was like, I would have liked a different one. This one, I was like, oh, that's what I like. Even a little bit better than
the comic. I want you to take a look, Jeff. When I do this, up here, we're going to do this on the right arm. Is right here the suit. See, there's that tight line that's part of the sealed suit. As I move this up.
Oh, so the shoulder is actually, the shoulder joint is more towards the trapezius muscle of the character.
Exactly. So look at that. I didn't have to worry that by raising the arm like that, I was going to scratch, scuff, or damage the figure. I really, really like
Good for you guys.
That movement there. So let's take a look. I'm going to spin it around. I
hope Hot Toys is watching because I want to say good for you guys. That is a brilliant.
But take a look at how
so
how it just the lines stay nice and tight. That suit being so different and so new. This material that they're using for it.
Yeah, I'm like, well, that's cool.
All right. Just incredible.
No, I'm actually stoked on that. Like when you did that, we've never seen that before.
No,
have we?
No, I haven't seen a shoulder where like the little cap is on it like that. But again, hey, there's my favorite as far as the arms. Very smooth and fluid as far as its movements in the joints, but they also feel very tight. I'm not going to be worried that when I do those dynamic poses with it. That it's going to somehow lose. This will
be a dynamic pose.
Lose that at all.
Piece.
And something that you and I are always happy to show off is the boots and such.
Oh yeah.
And so let's take a look.
This is the thing we do on our we do a tread watch.
Yes. So let's take a look.
Let's take a look at that tread. I'll move Goose out of the way a little bit and hang out with him.
All right. So you do have a little bit of that.
It's got that kind of combat boot tread on the bottom.
Yes.
I love how they do that because it's such a, you'd think it would be a trivial thing.
And it's not.
And it's not, man.
It's not.
It shows an attention to detail.
It's exactly. It's attention to detail. Now let's take a look, because we've got it like that, a little bit about the ankle. Okay, that is that jointed.
You're going deep.
But that's, again, going to allow me for more posing when I'm doing that. Okay, the top of the boot is disconnected.
What are you talking about?
With it being disconnected like that, I can lift up a little bit, adjust the foot to where I want it, and then drop it back into place. Okay, keeping the line on there and not having to worry that I'm going to damage the figure at all. Now that I don't have it attached to the stand, I'm just going to hold her feet there. She stands up great on her own, but just for safety, I'm going to hold on to the feet there. Take a look at, let's start from the bottom there of the boots. Look how it's even got that, again, that stacked kind of.
Yeah, the textured process is really good there, yeah.
Back here on the knee as part of the suit, the gold buckles that are around the waist, when we get up there, and you're going to see just how, that's very, and this is a 6 scale figure, so those are very, very tiny, and yet incredibly tight.
Man, this is such a cool piece. I'm so glad we got to talk about
this is really neat, and you know, people have been looking forward to it, and I can't say I wasn't one of them. You know, you have to have everybody in your ensemble. And now we're getting closer to having
I think it's an ensemble when they're the Avengers.
Yeah, oh, you're right. Yeah, right. I like everything about that.
You have to Avengers ensemble.
So as you can see, there she is, not on the dynamic stand.
Yeah.
But I will probably be posing her airborne.
I think most
this is one that, because you can do so much with it, you have all the different power effects. I think when it comes to posing, you're going to spend a lot of time. And I also think you're going to be doing it I think you're going to change it up.
I was going to say, I think you're going to revisit this piece.
Exactly.
And I hope that you and I get to revisit
it and
again in the future.
And exactly.
I think now that we've sufficiently taken a good look at this product here.
I think you are going to absolutely adore this when you get it.
You know, there's Goose.
There's Goose, and there's Brie's one. And
the jacket.
There's
so much stuff there. I know, a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
That is
she's gorgeous.
Captain Marvel 6-scale deluxe figure by Hot Toys. Thank you so much, 6-scale expert and my Unsealed and Revealed co-host, Guy Klender. Thank you so much for looking at this piece with me.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Jeff May. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't be afraid to check out all the wonderful stuff that we have to offer on Sideshow. And also don't forget, let your geek side show. Hey, did you like that video? Be sure to subscribe by clicking the S icon on your screen and click that bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under Product Info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.